Dear class 10, we'll continue chapter number 9, that is the excretory system. So in the last session, we talked about the, the urinary system of human beings. Then even we discussed about the external feature of kidney. Okay, so today we'll see the internal structure of kidney, okay, which you see out here. So on the other side of the board, you see the another diagram of nephron. Nephron is the structural and functional unit of kidney, which is known by a number of names, as you see out here: uriniferous tubule, renal tubule, and kidney tubule. So you got to know nephron by all these names. Okay, so before we talk about it, okay, we first discuss about this longitudinal section of kidney, that means the internal structure of kidney. Okay, so this is the internal structure of kidney. All right, so internally kidney has got two main regions. Okay, they are medulla and cortex. All right, so medulla is in the internal region, that means in the it is in the interior region. All right, the interior region of this your kidney is medulla, whereas the outer region of this kidney is your cortex. Okay, I mean inner region is your medulla and outer region is your cortex. All right, so your inner region called medulla, you see, being composed of several fine substances called pyramids. See, these are all pyramids. All right, and the apex of this pyramids, okay, the apex of pyramids called papilla, you see, being projected into the pelvis. This is the pelvis. This region is called pelvis. Pelvis means the expanded part of this ureter. Okay, that means ureter which carries urine into the that your urinary bladder is actually originated from here, called hilum of kidney. So this region where it is originated is expanded like this, and this expanded region of this ureter is called pelvis. All right, and this kidney is composed of a number of nephrons. Number of nephrons or uriniferous tubule or renal tubule or kidney tubule. Okay, so this nephron is called the structural and functional unit of kidney. Let's talk about the internal structure of nephron, okay, or uriniferous tubule or renal tubule or kidney tubule, okay, which is the structural and functional unit of kidney. Okay, so each nephron consists of these different parts shown here in the diagram. Okay, it is very complicated diagram out here. So here especially two things we got to know out here. One thing, that the different parts that you find in the kidney and the flowing of blood into the kidney. Okay, how does the blood flow into the kidney? Which are the blood vessels you find responsible here, carrying the blood into kidney and away from kidney? So that also has been shown here in the diagram, which is also there in the book. Okay, please see the diagram there in the book. Okay, see here. First, we have got the part called Bowman's capsule. This is called your Bowman's capsule, which is something like a cup. All right, something like a cup, and it is a thin-walled cup. In fact, something like a hollow ball, pressed deep on one side. Pressed deep on one side. All right, and its hollow internal space continues into this tubule. This is your tubule. Continues into its tubule. Okay, and the outer concavity. See, the outer concavity of the cup, you see, contains a knot-like mass of blood capillaries called glomerulus. Called what? Glomerulus. The capillaries which you see out here, okay, so this capillaries which you see out here actually is called glomerulus. Okay, so here this Bowman's capsule and glomerulus, okay, are together called Malpighian, Malpighian capsule. So here, this, your Bowman's capsule, and your glomerulus are together called Malpighian capsule. Okay, Malpighian capsule, all or renal capsule. Okay, see this cup-shaped glomerular, what do you call it, your Bowman's capsule, and this capillaries which you see out here. All right, not like mass of capillaries which you see inside this, hollow space of these, together are called Malpighian capsule or renal capsule. Then the other one, this outer one, you see being continued into this what do you call it, tubule. Okay, T-U-B-U-L-E, tubule. So there are two tubules out here. That is, first one is your, as I have shown out here, first convoluted tubule, or it is also called proximal convoluted tubule. Okay, first convoluted tubule or proximal convoluted tubule, and the second one is out here called your distal convoluted tubule. Second, or distal, D-I-S-T-A-L, distal convoluted tubule. These two tubules you find out here. So first convoluted tubule, which is also called proximal convoluted tubule, is why is proximal. Why? Because it is nearer to the Bowman's capsule. Okay, it is closer to the Bowman's capsule. That's why it is also called proximal convoluted tubule. All right. Then here this proximal convoluted tubule and this your Bowman's capsule actually are found here in this cortex region of the kidney. Okay, so your Bowman's capsule, or in fact you can see this Malpighian capsule or renal capsule, and this your first convoluted tubule are found here in the cortex region of the kidney, giving the dotted appearance. See here, you see the appearance to be dotted. So this dotted appearance actually is given by this Bowman's capsule and the first convoluted tubule, or your proximal convoluted tubule. All right, then you see the other one which is down here, which is not convoluted. In fact, this is this one, not the other one. This is actually the blood vessels carrying the blood into it and carrying the blood away from it, actually is shown out here, which was to be drawn with the different colored chalk, but it cannot be seen clearly. That's why I have just used the white chalk only. So you just got to refer to your book also as far as the diagram is concerned. All right, then see the other one which is going downward is your Henle's loop out here, S-E-N-L-E'(S). Okay, Henle's loop. This is Henle's loop, which is not convoluted. Okay, which is not convoluted, and this is found in the medulla region of this kidney. So this one is found in the medulla region of the kidney. Okay, and then what happens? And again it goes back to the other convoluted region, where it goes again back to the cortex region. Okay, so Henle's loop only you see here in the medullary region of the kidney. Okay, then which goes back to the other convoluted tubule, which is your second convoluted tubule, or it is also called distal convoluted tubule. So this is also called distal convoluted tubule. Okay, so distal convoluted tubule, I told you this distal convoluted tubule you see here again, which is highly convoluted, and this distal convoluted tubule opens into the collecting tubule here. There are so many convoluted tubule out here, you see there are many convoluted tubule there. There are several convoluted tubule which all open into this collecting tubule. Okay, which open into this collecting tubule, where this convoluted tubule, this opening of this your distal convoluted tubule pour the urine, in fact, okay, pour the urine into this collecting tubule, and from this collecting tubule it goes to your pelvis, okay, from pelvis to ureter, and from ureter to urinary bladder, okay, where it is temporarily stored. So this is how these different parts of the nephron shown out here and has their role in the carrying the urine and pouring it into this collecting tubule. Okay, so this is how it works out here. Okay, this way, the opening of this several second convoluted tubule actually opens into this collecting duct where they pour the urine here. Okay, and after pouring it here, so this urine comes to the pelvis. Okay, it comes to the pelvis, and from pelvis it goes down to the ureter, and via the ureter it reaches the urinary bladder. Okay, then see the flowing of blood into the kidney. How does the blood flow into the kidney, and after coming into the kidney, how does the blood, impure blood from the kidney, go out, okay, go away from the kidney. So let us see here, and what are the blood vessels involved out here for carrying the blood into the kidney and carrying the blood away from the kidney. Okay, let us see now. See, renal artery. You see the renal artery, that is a pair of renal artery, you see, being originated from the dorsal aorta. So aorta means the largest artery, okay, which we have discussed the in the previous chapter. Okay, so a pair of renal artery, so each into the respective kidneys. We have got two kidneys, one renal artery into one kidney, the other renal artery into the another kidney. So that way, so renal artery being originated from, or being branched off from the dorsal aorta, enters into this efferent arterial now. Okay, it enters into the efferent arterial. Okay, so this your renal artery now actually branches and rebranches to make the several efferent arterioles. Okay, it makes several efferent arterioles now. So this efferent arterioles now go into this Bowman's capsule. Okay, where they make the several capillaries. Okay, several capillaries where they form not like mass of capillaries out here, where at the moment is called glomerulus. Okay, then this emerges out of this this Bowman's capsule in the form of efferent arteriole. In the form of what? Efferent arteriole. So then this efferent arteriole, covering a short distance, now again breaks into the secondary fine capillary out here. Okay, secondary fine capillary out here, which now surrounds the renal tubule here, like this, which surrounds the renal tubule like this out here, as you see here in the diagram, and rejoins to make the renal vein. Okay, rejoins to make the renal vein. So that way the blood comes from the heart. Okay, heart to from heart the aorta brings the pure blood, and from aorta the renal artery, then in the form of efferent arteriole it enters out here, then efferent arteriole, then it comes down and ultimately it rejoins to make the renal vein. And ultimately that means after the use of the blood here in the kidney, the impure blood will be collected by the renal vein. Okay, then renal vein will join the superior vena cava. Okay, superior vena cava. Superior vena cava means the large vein out here. Let me tell you what actually it is. Suppose this is the heart out here. Okay, roughly drawn heart out here. Okay, so this is right auricle, this is right ventricle. All right, see, and here the two large veins are here, which opens into the right auricle, which opens into the right auricle. So this one is called superior vena cava. Okay, and this is called your inferior vena cava. Inferior vena cava. So this impure blood from the kidney is collected by the renal vein and opens into the superior vena cava, and at the end this superior vena cava will collect that impure blood from the kidney into this right auricle, and from right auricle it goes down to the right ventricle, and from right ventricle it goes to the lungs for purification. So this is how the blood flows into the kidney, and blood goes away from the kidney. Okay, so this is how the blood flows here in the kidney. Okay, so these are the different parts of the internal parts of kidney, and the internal structure of the unit of the kidney, that is in the nephron, and even the way how the blood flows, that all we have discussed. So I hope you have understood. Please, to understand it better, please refer to the diagram given there in the book. Okay, so today we'll do only this much, and we'll continue in the next session. Thank you very much.